pace with control of this race. Here comes a run from Davey Hazard. He blocks the 10. Not going to be enough. Ryan Pace is going to win at Talladega.
Curry trying to hold off Wilson. He's done a good job so far. Wilson, one last desperate attempt to the bottom. He won't get there. Nick Curry wins at Bristol.
Coming out turn number 2, coming down the back straightaway here. Looks like he's in a class of his own right now.
Merzlak, one final time, get around the 55, big time send.
He hits the wall, he hits it, he gets the lead, but can he hang on to it? Oh my goodness, he made it to the line!
Big push down the backstretch is going to give him a good run through the corners.
A little bit
Follow from the 1.
A little bit of contact there for second, but coming to the line, Toby Roberson's going to take home the checkered flag and victory here from the new Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Before I wrap things up here in this segment, your thoughts on the type of race we're going to see tonight? And I would have to agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's feature presentation of the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series from the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We're live from the Granite State here tonight, folks. Hello and welcome. My name is Joe Townetwork. Joining me up here in the booth tonight, the one and only Mr. Joseph Weaver. Weaver, buddy, welcome to New Hampshire.
Hello, Joe, and hello, everybody at home. Like he said, here at New Hampshire. Feels good to be here at New Hampshire. Always a good race. Going to be going for 105 laps tonight, Joe. What can we expect tonight?
We can expect some good old-fashioned Magic Mile racing here tonight. We've seen some good ones at New Hampshire as of late. Expect another great one here tonight with our friends at BSR, and a championship race that continues to heat up week in and week out between the 18 and the 5. Last week, though, it was Tyler Mallon getting a good result in Daytona, and Zach Rogers wrecking out of the race early. Rogers needs to rebound tonight at his hometown track.
Yeah, definitely looking to turn it around. It's been a rough few weeks here for that 5 team. Just hasn't been able to find that strong success that we saw early in the season. So looking to get back on track. Hopefully going to put it up front here in qualifying first.
That is always the goal, right, for all of these drivers. So you'll see those qualifying results start to trickle across your screens at home. You see Rogers right now provisionally on the pole here tonight. Talked about 105 laps here from the Magic Mile, New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Weaver, that's not, it doesn't seem like a long time. It's only a 105-mile race, but this track, these lap times, the grueling nature of racing around a flat mile, 1-mile racetrack, it could get to these drivers here tonight.
That it can. This track can wear on you. You can also see a lot of yellow trouble here at a track like this, just with how tight we are. Everybody likes to take different lines through the corners here, so definitely going to be an aspect of attrition through this race, so something to keep an eye on as we go.
Are you someone that likes to run that, we talk about it, there's like a second groove that's between the dotted lines in the corners that's a lot of drivers like to run where there's a little bit more banking, and there's some drivers, they're bottom feeders, they're catfish out there, Weaver. They are sucking on the bottom line. They're running with 2 wheels on the apron at times. What school of thought do you fall into?
I definitely don't like to get on the flatter part of the track here. I like to keep it up, kind of let it wash up a little bit in the corner and then bring it back down on exit.
So you like that reverse diamond type where you're like at your highest point center of the corner and then you kind of arc it back down? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, just trying to straighten out that drive off as much as possible.
So you're turning this racetrack into a hexagon?
Essentially.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. See qualifying results. They're finishing off there as drivers pull onto the grid for happy hour. Weaver, why don't you take us through tonight's starting lineup?
With pleasure. Joe said he needed to start hot, and he did. The 5 of Zach Rogers put it on pole, set a time of 29.663. Outside row 1 is the 029 of BSR Kilojoules. Row 2 is the 18 of BSR Tyler Mallon and the 28 of BSR Mac Daddy. Row 3 is the 095 of Wiley King and the 93 of BSR Ricky J. Row 4 is the 66 of BSR Terry Scott, and the 103 of BSR Nelly. Row 5 is the 4 of BSR Silver Bullet and the 92 of Joshua Clements. Row 6 is the 9 of Ken Hansen and the 22 of Rick Craddock. Row 7 is the 144 of BSR Magoo and the 49 of BSR Brain Fade. Row 8 is the 114 of BSR Eli 114 and the 011 of Steve Grant. Row 9 is the 028 of BSR Monty Keller and the 25 of Liam Tingley. On row 10, we have the 51 of Greg Stenzo.
Great field lined up here tonight for our race. Again, folks, can't thank you enough for tuning in to JTN this evening. Make sure if you haven't already, drop a like on the video and subscribe. See Kathy in chat. Welcome in, Miss Kathy Voiles. See Josh in chat. Hello, hello. And see, of course, Magoo checking in before he goes racing here tonight in the 144. Hello to everyone out there. And if you haven't said hi yet in chat, make sure you do, because we always like to give shout-outs. We always like to hear your thoughts as the race goes on and progresses. So keep them coming. Keep the conversation going there in chat. We'll keep it going with you throughout this race. We're looking forward to it here as these drivers take on the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. All right, Weaver. I feel good. The battery's a little recharged. You know, not three nights in a row for me up in the booth. So I got a little recharge here. I'm feeling good tonight.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a good one on tap too. So came energized at the right night, Joe.
Heck yeah. Chris Bagwell in chat. Welcome in, Chris. I don't know if I've seen your name in chat before, Chris, so welcome, welcome. If you are tuning in for your first time. Or if it's not your first time tuning in, it's your first time commenting, you have a really good opportunity to say, long-time listener, first-time caller. Those are my favorite, Weaver. Those are my favorite callers on the radio.
It's a classic line.
I always say first-time listener, long-time caller, but, you know, to each their own. Ricky J there in the 093 looking to continue to get into this championship battle in the 93. Apologies.
Dude, look at that. Look at that, Joe. The 4-car BSR Silver Bullet. Finally, actually, in the Silver Bullet.
This week. Yeah, he's in the Silver Bullet this week. I'm excited.
Got the old love triangle in the front, too.
Fair enough, Chris. Fair enough. glad you stopped and said hello, though. Love to see it. Thanks for tuning in. We probably should get back on Twitch, shouldn't we? We should probably figure that out. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I don't think we simulcast anymore, unless we are and I just don't know it. Which, if we are, that's cool. You know, our colleague over on the track and turf side of things, Davey Hazard, he'll be streaming this weekend the USRL Cup race from his perspective on his Twitch. You can go check him out. D7H5 with an ER at the end, so it's D7H5ER. Go show him some love Saturday night. After we're done broadcasting, we got a special event with our friends over at the NNSCRA Saturday night. So tune in. Did I say Sunday? I meant Saturday. Wheels are falling off the wagon, Weaver. They're already falling off the wagon. We're just in happy hour. It's great. Remember all that energy I said I was bringing?
It'll be there.
It'll be there. It'll stay. Are you bringing energy tonight?
I'm bringing the energy, but I got to keep a little focus. I got my stand down there, my snow cone stand down.
Oh, you do got your snow cone stand. There it is.
Yeah, I had to, hire some extra help this weekend since I'm gonna be up at the booth.
Do you want to tell the snow cone origin?
The snow cone origin is I got a snow cone stand in the turn one.
That's not the origin.
Yeah, you can see it too, right there. Oh, what is the origin? It's just
I thought there was
people said I should sell snow cones.
I thought there was a fun story there.
Nah, it's just a thing that happened. Stuck, I guess.
If you ever been to the racetrack and you've gone to that snow cone stand, you can let us know. Tell us if Weaver's selling good stuff. I don't know. You got good product down there, Weaver?
Only got the best product, Joe.
Huh. Are we going to get some snow cones here before the end of the night? Are they going to bring us some up, or are they too busy?
Yeah, I can make a call. I can get us a
Okay.
couple of them up here. What flavor do you want?
I don't know what's good. I don't eat snow cones actually. all that often.
The house special is a cherry mixed with cotton candy. It's a 2-in-1.
Ooh, I'll do that. I'll do that. Whatever the chef recommends, you know.
All right, that's my go-to.
And then can we get
Weaver special.
Can we get the Weaver special? Can we get a plain one for Bristol too, or is he still on your naughty list?
Yeah, we could do that. Maybe we'll look into getting some doggy syrup.
Some doggy syrup, some like bacon flavored syrup or something. They used to make they made like bubbles that were like edible that you could blow and like your dog could like eat them.
They still make edible bubbles.
Well, I know they still do, but
I don't know about if they're dog safe or not, but
I remember the dog safe ones.
I don't know any bubbles edible. Just whether or not it's going to taste good.
Wait the command to get engines fired here from New Hampshire.
Drivers, start your engines!
Jim, we are perfect timing here tonight. You hear the command, engines are fired, field gonna roll off, and Zach Rogers with the pole tonight in the number 5. KJ2 is outside, Tyler Mallon and Mac Daddy row 2, Wiley King and Ricky J. Row 3, Terry Scott and Nelly in row 4, and then Silver Bullet and Joshua Clements rounding out your top 10. Rest of your field, you'll see them here. Welcome in Liam Tingley in the 25. I don't know if we've seen that car out there yet this year. I have a recollection of it, but not recalling completely. So, welcome into Liam. Right, 105 laps here tonight. From the Magic Mile, the Granite State plays host to the 16th round of Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series action. As the pace car will pull in, gives way to Zach Rogers, who will lead us to green after winning the pole here tonight. Hometown hero going for a win. Green flag, we're racing from New Hampshire. Door to door down into turn 1. Third and fourth place single file. That's Mallon and Mac Daddy. And KJ going to use the outside and the momentum to take the lead off of turn 2, Weaver.
KJ just able to get on that gas a little bit sooner on the outside there. That helped him clear that 5 car, and he now looks to set himself a good lead here. Expect those guys behind him to try to save little tires now early.
Wiley King way up the hill, loses a spot there to Nelly in the 103. Clements now looking to the inside, trying to take away the 6th position. Or 7th, excuse me. See, they battled side by side down the back straightaway. See Craddock right behind the 92. This 095 of Wiley King right now, Weaver. He is stuck where you don't want to be.
Yeah, gotta find a hole here soon. Might have one here in front of Silver Bullet.
Gonna need help to get down into it. You see wide shot there. Rest of the field getting single file behind them. This is the first side-by-side battle on track. Also, our leader, Kilojoules in the 029, pulling away from the rest of the top 5. Wiley King scrapes the wall there off of turn 2.
He's been trying now. He sends it down into 3. Clears the 5 car. Zach Rogers here for 2nd. Now Mac Daddy looking to get by for 3rd.
X car doesn't look too confident, let's say, in traffic. No, he's got a long run setup and long run speed. We were told that during the week leading up to this race, that they felt really confident in that. A lot of the other drivers were also pointing to this 5 car as the one to beat, but right now, Weaver, he sits in 3rd.
Yeah, it could be by design. You never know here early in the run. Might be laying off, saving some tire, but if that's your plan, you know you got that long run car. You can't let yourself get too worried by losing a couple spots either.
What is it like at a track like New Hampshire where we're seeing all of these drivers? We talked about it in the open. There's kind of 2 grooves, and everyone's in this upper 2nd groove that we talked about between the hash marks. How difficult, though, is it to pass at this track with it kind of starting to tend towards a 1-lane racetrack?
It's definitely difficult, but it's not impossible. You just gotta, work for it a little harder. Maybe give them a little nudge here and there, but if you can work it, get a good drive off like you see here from Mac Daddy, he's going to draw even here with Zach Rogers going down into 1, but that was all because of the drive off that he got. Ran just a little bit higher through 3 and 4, arced it down, and got a good drive off.
Ricky J going to look to do the same. Wasn't able to get there. That time, Rogers pulls away by about a car length in 4th. So we go up to the lead. KJ in the 029. He's your race leader. He's led every lap so far, coming to lap 7 of 105. A lot of modulation on the throttle right now from these drivers, too. I don't know if you're picking that up, too, Weaver.
Oh, yeah, these long sweeping corners we have here in New Hampshire, you're going to be working that throttle a lot.
That do anything to those rear tires?
No, not too much, really. Oh,
Mac Daddy loose and into the wall in turn 3. He keeps it straight. He gets it going, but he's going to lose. Oh, he's going to spin it around. Wait a minute. Weaver, I think you might have wanted a caution there.
I don't know, Joe. Maybe. I wouldn't say that. It looked like you just got back on the throttle a little too hard and looped her around.
Let us know in chat what you think. Here's a replay of it because we missed it. He just gets loose down here in turn 3.
Yeah, he'd been taking this line the past couple laps where he really lets the car wash up. Looks like he just got a little too high out of that groove.
Jumps back on the throttle, spins that 28 around.
Yeah, he's downshifting there, trying to get in the right gear to get it going. Don't think there was no ill intent there, but
I'm just doing my job.
somebody's got it. If it wasn't you, somebody in the comments might have said it. So
Somebody in comments would have said it, might have been mean about it. I was just saying he wanted a caution, which probably still true.
better to be proactive than reactive.
That's right. That's right.
In some situations.
Welcome in, Furco. So, working our first caution of the night here from New Hampshire.
Only 9 laps in, but I still expect a fair bit of field to come down pit road, if not everybody.
Maybe some guys towards the back elect to stay out here. You see Brain Fade. It's customary for this 49 to stay out early on in the race. Oh, see Stenzo and Magoo making some contact there. Stenzo staying out. Magoo elects to come down pit lane.
Can be a tight pit road getting down on entry there. Silver Bullet with a 2-tire call is going to pick up a lot of spots and win the race off pit road.
And this is a common call from this Ford team. They like to take some.
Only 9 laps on those left side tires. Definitely probably not too torn up, so. Gives you some good track position. You mentioned it's tough to pass here, so track position on these pit stops on the yellow are going to come at a premium.
Premium?
Premium.
Premium. Premium. You ever pay premium?
I have for a few things, but you know what you don't have to pay a premium on, Joe?
What's that?
You don't have to pay a premium on JTN to watch all the great races coming up soon.
Wow, what should folks do if they don't want to miss a second of the action?
I think they need to hit that subscribe button.
Is there anything else they can do?
Could follow us on the social medias.
Mm-hmm.
All Joe... I don't remember what the handle was, Joe. I'm a bad employee.
It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. You got
Is
this.
it the JoeTowNetwork?
That's right.
Yeah, there it is.
At JoeTowNetwork.
If I could do it, you can do it.
That's right. Yeah. Pace car lights are out. We'll go back green next time by. Silver Bullet, 2 tires, will be your race leader. Tyler Mallon got around KJ on pit lane, so he moves up into second. Third is KJ in the 029, loses 2 spots, but let's count it as 1 maybe. Zach Rogers there in 4th, and Joshua Clements rounding out your top 5. He got around Ricky J on the pit lane.
Clements looking real strong. Usually somebody would look to come on later in the race, but already up in that top 5 early.
And Kathy bringing up a really good point in chat. If you set notifications on, you won't miss a race because they'll send it right to your smartphone. Bada bing, bada boom. You're not missing a second of the action here on JTN.
Here we go, pace car hitting pit road. Silver Bullet in control, looking for that green flag. There it is. Ooh, we got one dipping out early back there. Look like Ricky J.
Oh, and I'm losing the server again. Take his radio style, Weaver.
Silver Bullet maintains the lead off of turn 2, but a little further behind. KJ got a run on the outside, put it side by side with Tyler Mallon. Mallon's going to get the spot, though, as they go down into turn 3 and 4. Now they get a run on that 4 car off of turn 4. Tyler Mallon side by side. KJ giving a little help to that 4 on the high side. He's going to try and go 3 wide on the inside. Not going to quite have the run to do it. Falls back still side by side for the lead. Zach Rogers getting a run on the outside as well for 3rd place on KJ.
Tyler Mallon takes the lead. You see KJ there now trying to get to the inside. Almost some contact there off of turn number 4 as they're side by side heading down to turns 1 and 2.
Height racing at the front here, trying to shuffle things out. Silver Bullet still hanging strong there up on that high side. KJ now to the inside for 2nd.
That 029 is super loose on corner entry right now. You see him almost 4-wheeling it. Completes the pass on Silver Bullet. KJ up into 2nd. He'll try to run down Tyler Mallon, who has the lead. Zach Rogers now going to try to apply some pressure to the back of the 4.
Mentioned that 029 being real loose, probably by design. Looks like he's wheeling that thing through the corner.
Rogers now gets to the inside of Silver Bullet. This 4 car was running back half of the top 10, so he's going to hope to stabilize a little bit better positioning-wise as this run goes on. Rogers goes by. Ricky J going to go by heading down to turn 1, and Silver Bullet has fallen back into the 5th position after restarting with the lead.
Still, like you said, a net gain for that 4 team, though. That's all he was really looking for. Probably didn't think he was going to be able to hold that lead on that call, but just get a little better track position than what you were running in.
And we alluded to it, passing going to become difficult as this race goes on, so go grab some track position while you can. For second caution of the night out here, lap 17.
That's for the 144 of BSR Magoo. Loose on the exit of turn 2, went around.
It got right up on the bumper of the 25, probably jabbed the brakes a little bit there to make sure he didn't run him over, and then it just sends him around. Get another look at it there. So second caution of the night here, working lap 18. Tyler Mallon out in front. Weaver, it's a good time to remind folks at home we got great racing action coming up here on JTN, presented by our friends at Scheme Haven. NSCRA Spring All-Star Spectacular, 8 p.m. Eastern Time from Talladega Saturday night. Might be the only race at Talladega Saturday from the weather forecast, I believe. Hobo Racing Cup Series is then from Talladega on Tuesday, April 23rd. And then 1 week from tonight, Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series action is at North Wilkesboro. Chris is going to be on the call with that one with Dewey. So tune in next week as they head to North Wilkesboro. Those races and much, much more, though, they're going to be live right here only on JTN. Got a great lineup of races. Rogers, 2 tires, wins the race off pit road. Craddock also takes 2. I think Mac Daddy took 2. Rest of the field all taking 4. Deep Grant staying out to lead a lap. Stenzo as well. Staying out. Weaver, I got a question for you.
What was that, Joe?
What was your hockey coach thinking the other night?
He was thinking since y'all didn't want to help us, we ain't gonna help you.
Okay, well, I didn't like that answer, but I understand.
Yeah, I think it all worked out for the best in that situation.
Well, I mean, you wanted your team to lose, so let's start there, I guess.
I wouldn't say I wanted them to lose, but I'm not upset that they lost. It was a win-win situation for me. But to see the dreams and hopes of Red Wings fans just explode and crush within the matter of 30 seconds was very, very fun.
Okay, well, all I'm gonna say is it could only happen to Detroit sports teams. So
Here's the thing, Joe. Detroit is like a vacuum for success. There's only so much allowed at once. I think the Lions are sucking all that
the
up.
Lions
right
are taking
now.
it all right now. I think this city would
Yeah,
take that though.
They got the number 1 pick right now.
They do. Which is crazy to think about, because my entire life it has not been that way. You know, the Tigers are 10-3 or 10-9 through 19 games. That kind of stinks. Kind of hoping
Hey,
they.
how about them Pistons, man?
And we don't need that. I don't even think the Pistons exist. I don't think the Pistons think they exist, man.
I mean, I think all things considered, they finished out the season good for.
Yeah, sure.
How
For
it was
their
going.
coach not really caring and half the players not appearing to care. Yeah, they finished the season real well.
Well, I mean, you know, you're breaking records there for how often and bad you were losing, so
Fair enough.
at least you broke that, you know.
Yeah. Why don't you
Little
break this little caution flag and take us back to green?
With pleasure, waiting on the flagman to drop the green, and there it is, Zach Rogers. Oh, we got him wrecking at the back, Joe.
Oh no. Trouble on the
Yellow
restart.
flag already out.
Rain fade around.
That brain fade had a little help, I think.
They all get checked up behind the 25, it looks like.
Yeah, just a check up there in the back of the field. I think that kind of stemmed. The yellow or green flag came out real late there.
Yeah.
66 of Terry Scott gets the most contact there from the 49. Magoo got a piece of it.
So third caution of the night here, lap 23. So the
I
field.
don't know if we see anybody pit for this one.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're gonna go back to our little conversations that we're having under cautions. See, because that's the wonder of what we do since we don't have commercial breaks, like the big TV guys. We just
We
have
are the commercial.
We are the commercial break. You know, because you don't want to hear us talking about Detroit sports teams when these guys are out there racing and putting their hearts into it. But, you know, when they're just pacing around, we can talk about Detroit sports teams. Weaver, I did want to get your opinion about, I mean, the Lions got new jerseys. I think they look pretty good. There's bias there, but I am very happy that we don't have this weird skinny number font anymore that's supposed to look like a lion's tail. We just went back to like blocky, hardy numbers that fit, I think, the culture of the team and the city. I don't know, but what are your thoughts on the Lions' new uniforms?
I think they're beautiful. It's very well done. It's got a good look. They got rid of that stupid patch on the shoulder.
They did. They got rid of the William Clayford patch.
It's I think it's a home run for them.
They tweaked the blue a little bit, which is good. It's going to be interesting to see what the merch looks like because I have like a bunch of different Lions gear and all the blues are different because of the fabrics and whatnot, or the material. But yeah, I don't know if you have that same issue with the Packers because you got that dark green, so it's like I feel like it's probably pretty consistent.
Yeah, as far as primaries go, it's been about the same. I know the alternates we got now is like I think a little darker green, but
Yeah, y'all are getting new uniforms though too, right? I thought you guys were in the mix.
I don't think so.
Get like an update or something.
I hope not.
I don't know. Tell us what your favorite sports team uniform is. I don't know. In chat, whatever you want to do with that.
I don't know as a whole uniform in general, but I'll say the best jersey, probably the Toronto Maple Leafs. Something about that just sits right with me.
Nah, I hate them. But that's because I hate the team, so I understand. I can't.
Yeah, I mean, I hate the Maple Leafs too, but the jerseys are just so clean. It's just
Yeah. No. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
what it's supposed to be. That's what I feel about the Lions jerseys too. What they're supposed to be is this is the National Football League. We don't need no fancy trying to do something look like a lion's tail number or nothing like that. The play on the field is supposed to speak, not the uniforms.
Well, now we got a team that actually does play on the field, so that's, you know. I said it, not you, you know. Pace car lights are out. We're going to go back green next time. Bye. To end this malarkey coming out of our mouths. All right, pace car is in. Steve Grant with control once again for the restart. Coming to lap 27 to 105. Green flag. We're back underway. So Grant, no tires. 2 tires, 3 cars. Oh, buddy. I thought Steve was getting run over. I don't know about you, Weaver, but that camera angle that we were using there, woo, doggy. Rogers to the inside looking for the lead.
Moved to the inside for Rogers. See him taking the lead back for the first time since the start of this race.
Did you hear Zach's got a new nickname?
I did not.
Ah.
Are you gonna enlighten us, or is...
I don't know. Mac Daddy gets by Steve Grant. I think that's one of those teases, you know? Give it a little tease. Oh, they were thinking about going 3 wide here. Malin backs out. Marco says, tell us more.
Yeah, I don't think you can't really just ask a question like that and then just not say anything.
Well, I
know?
thought you knew.
Well, obviously not, because I said no.
Well, once things get settled down and we need something to talk about, we'll talk about it.
Well, we got one spinning in the back there.
Things are not settling down.
Looks like the 114 of BSR Eli had a little Go off there, coming off of turn 2.
Fourth caution of the night. Replay. He just kind of overcorrects it a little bit. Lucky not to get run over there. Saw some close. Magoo was really close to making some contact with that 114, but yeah. So fourth caution of the night here. Lap 29. Now 30. No, Zach's new nickname. It's Zach Rookie Rogers, so just call him Rookie Rogers or Rook. You know. Yeah, that's his nickname. That was bestowed upon him by the drivers down in the garage area. So it's not a JTN thing.
I'll keep that in mind.
What do you think about Dodge Nitros?
I don't think about them.
Fair. What about Kia Souls?
Mm-mm.
No?
Nope.
Tyler Malowin's race off pit road? Thank Daddy, though, staying out. Terry Scott might be staying out here, too. I think Stenzo will pit.
Getting into what we were talking about in pre-race, where you could see a lot of cautions breeding cautions here.
Like rabbits tonight.
They're going crazy. Just gotta get a few green flag lads on our belt, get a good rhythm going again.
That's all you need, right?
Just need that rhythm.
Rhythm. Get some motion.
You be having that motion, Joe?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do you think about the back seats in a Ford Ranger?
The Ford Ranger has back seats.
Yeah, the little like in the super cab or crew cab.
You talking about the little like the
The
glorified 2x4 that folds down?
No. I'm talking about the little seat. It's like they face like the
It's
drive
like
shaft
on the side.
Yeah.
It's like it just folds up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never sat in one in a Ranger, but my buddy had a S10 and they had the same thing. And whenever it was my turn to sit in the back, I just sat on the floor.
The back has a different name too. We can't say it on air, right?
Can we not? I'm not sure what name you're.
Be another name for Bristol's mama.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, can't say that on the air.
Yeah, probably not.
Mac Daddy with control here for the restart, coming to lap 34. Green flag. Green.
Almost another little stack up there in the back of the field, but they settle it down, figure it out, go down in turn 1, no problems.
22. Saw Monty Keller get into the wall there in that 028 red and black car, middle of your screen, now towards the back of it.
Oh, man, Ricky J had a deep run into that corner. Almost had contact with the 028 of Monty Keller, who's now getting loose there on the exit of 4.
Ricky J's going to look to the outside.
Rick Craddock there in the 22 ski machine getting passed by KJ.
Ski citrus soda.
Still gotta find me some ski.
I think it's only like up here in the Midwest, but we don't even have it here in Michigan, or at least in my area. So
I bet you Cracker Barrel or something has it.
probably
That's
a good shout.
Crazy things.
You got a good Cracker Barrel near you?
Mm-hmm. Got a couple of them.
I like how I gave the little rant about how we talk about the racing, and then now we're talking about Cracker Barrel, which is Darren's fault, by the way, because he was telling us a story about Cracker Barrel. Darren, friend of the show, that's probably not watching right now, called out. Oof.
Mac Daddy extending this lead. Tyler Mallon in second, who's got a good gap back to third place, too. Look up there in fifth, though, or fourth, rather. 4 of Silver Bullet. Talked about him making that strategy call, 2 tires on that first yellow to get the track position. It's working out so far for him in this race.
What do you think of the mixed bag of strategy calls we've seen so far in this race tonight? How do you take that?
I like it. Shows these drivers got a willingness to do something different to find position. The 92's going around in front of the field, up the track, bring out another yellow.
Caution number 5 on the night. Joshua
Clements.
His car's around just like Ally Bank, apparently.
Ooh,
Profits down 51%.
busting out the numbers on us.
Mm-hmm.
Just got a little too big for his britches there through 3 and 4. Too high, got out of that groove. You can kind of see it with the tire marks here. That you don't really want to get too much out of that dark shade of asphalt.
Yeah, we go high above here and kind of see what we were talking about. Those right sides, they creep just above that darker shade, and that's when it really starts going wrong for him. It takes him a while to spin out. Let's slow it down for you. Get you a better look at home. So you watch here. Right, once again, it's all 4 out there. It's over, right? It's almost like the temperature is a little bit different up there, right?
Yeah, I mean, he was loose for most of that corner off of the entry and just trying to drive through, hold on to that spot up there in the top 3. Don't want to be losing too much time, but bit off a little bit too much there at the end of the corner.
Still enough laps, though, for everyone to come down pit lane. See Magoo and Stenzo staying out. Everyone else coming down pit lane here. Craddock already down and away. Rogers, 2 tires, wins the race off pit road. So 2 tires has been the call tonight, but no one's been willing to do 2 tires, 2 stops in a row.
No, I think at that point you get too many heat cycles on them left side tires. They're no good for you anyway.
You would want to at least try it now?
Nah.
Not feeling that adventurous or courageous?
No, I mean, we've already seen the kind of disadvantages those 2-tire vehicles have against a 4-tire vehicle, even not fresh tires, just having another heat cycle after a quick yellow earlier in the race. So you could do it once, but twice might be asking too much.
Too much?
Too much.
Too much. too much bop boot up. Hi Angie, how are you doing? Getting ready to come back to green. All right. Zach Rogers with control here for the restart. Craddock in second, Wiley King, Mac Daddy, and Tyler Mallon your top 5. The field continues to get shuffled here, Weaver. You're kind of waiting for that next foot to drop, that long green flag run to play out. We're doing well. We're doing well up here in the booth. I don't want to speak out of turn, but Weaver, I think you're doing pretty good tonight.
Doing good.
Rogers with a good restart there. Wiley King, though, gets jumped. Mac Daddy to his outside. Now Tyler Mallon working to the outside of the 095 for 5th. 4th, excuse me. Nelly now trying to get by, take over the 5th spot. He does.
Oh, contact. Around goes KJ.
Caution out for the 6th time here tonight. Saw it on your screens live. Catch it again. This one is peculiar, isn't it? He never fully went around. Well, I guess he
caught the wall.
Went close enough, right?
Yeah, just slid up into the wall there.
Look at it.
Decent contact with the outside wall there for KJ.
We're in our 6th caution of the night. Rookie numbers. As Ricky Rogers leads the race. Oh, got him. That one was good. That one was good, Weaver.
It was alright.
Okay, thanks. You know, I can always trust you to keep me humble, you know? I always trust you for at least that.
I gotta be good for something.
Oh, you're good for more than that, but that is definitely appreciated.
Joe, you ever realize that you can see your nose?
Yeah. Wait, do you not see it?
No, you can. You always see it.
Do you always see it?
If you think about it.
I'm thinking about it. It's kind of hurting.
Don't think too hard now. Looking out the booth up here.
Thank you, Kathy. I think they only had 20 cautions the other night, though. I think... Yeah, I tallied 20. On Tuesday night. Of course, you got all of our live race replays. You can watch them right here on JTN. So if you missed BSR Cup Series action, you can go check that out. Missed last week's BSR race from Daytona, which was a thriller. You can go check that one out. A lot of great racing to offer in our catalog here on JTN if you're looking for it. A lot of great racing coming up, though, as well. Kicking off Saturday on NSCRA. Got their All-Star Spectacular from Talladega. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Then Hobo Racing Cup Series action from Talladega Tuesday, April 23rd. And then Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series from North Wilkesboro 1 week from tonight, live, of course, right here on JTN, as all of these races are, and much, much more, presented by our friends at SchemeHaven.com.
Joe, you ever gleek before?
Ever what?
Gleek?
What does that mean?
You know, when you like yawn or just open your mouth sometimes and that little bit of spit squirts out? You never had that?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, some people can do that stuff on command.
Welcome in, Michael. Hopefully you are enjoying your $12.99 unlimited toppings pizzas. I enjoyed mine a couple weeks ago. That's a good deal.
Who's got the $12.99 unlimited topping?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's probably like limited to like 8 or 9, but you know, Pizza Hut.
Oh, not worth it.
Yeah, no, it was just to change it up a little bit. He's checking in from Pizza Hut. Cause guess what? Guess what they say? Nobody out pizzas the Hut.
I can't believe we're spreading such blatant lies on this.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
Network,
that's what they say. I'm not saying it. That's what they say.
We were a trusted source of news to many.
That's what they say.
And now you are trampling all over our good name and image with these blasphemous lies about the pizza industry.
Michael.
I won't stand for it.
Michael, update. I will be available Saturday. That's the plan, at least right now. It wasn't the plan. I think I might be there. So, don't hate that I won't be there, because I think I will be. Yeah. Alright, get ready to go back green. And away we go. Green flag. Rogers with control here for the restart. Coming to lap 49 of 105. Closing in on halfway. McDaddy to the outside of Rick Craddock. Already looking for second. That car a little squirrely on corner entry. There will be side by side through the center of the corner and down the back straightaway off of turn number 228 with the momentum. He'll clear for that spot halfway down the back. There it is. And now Tyler Mallon looking to the outside of the 22. A lot of passes being made on the outside, Weaver. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I think some of that could be attributed to the different strategies we got going on here. And the differing tire age on some of these cars kind of opens up a few lanes for passing for some of these cars.
Craddock falling into fourth. Nelly going to be able to get to his bumper. Here comes Mac Daddy. 4 tires on the 28, only 2 on the 5.
Oh, we got one around at the back, Joe.
That's Eli in the 114. We stay green. Watch the battle for the lead. 50 laps in the books. 55 to go here from New Hampshire. You saw Rogers clip the wall there on corner exit. Here comes the 28 again, battling to the inside.
And down to the inside in turn 1. Mac Daddy gets back on the gas early. He's going to be able to clear Zach Rogers here. Oh, Rogers fight back on the outside. Rogers looking for a little crossover here in 2. He's going to go to the inside line now. He's got a little run, going to be side by side into 1.
They're still battling for the lead. Hot and heavy. That's allowing the 18 car, Tyler Mellon, to close in on these 2 leaders. Rogers on the inside, Mac Daddy on the outside. A little bit of a swerve there down the back straightaways. They're still side by side, Weaver. And now the 28 concedes the spot. Oh, he turned him. Oh, he didn't turn him. Oh, maybe he did turn him.
No.
Rogers around entry to pit lane. No caution.
Oh no, that is a very, very tough break for that 5 car.
Oh no. Let's get you a replay of that, because that's a pretty critical moment in this race, I'd say, wouldn't you, Weaver?
I would, Joe. Looks like the 28 of Mac Daddy here
He
Might
just,
have been looking for a little crossover of his own.
and just ran into the back of him.
Yeah, caught him a little bit. See, he was. Don't think he did anything on purpose there.
No,
He was letting off, and Roger just couldn't get it gathered back up. Had to get it down onto pit road so to not hit that pit wall. No yellow having to slow roll through pit road. That's going to be a killer for that 5 team. He's going to need some help.
And need a lot of help, and also the wear and tear that he put on the tires. But through all of that, guess who the leader is? Bet you couldn't guess.
I bet you I could. It's at 18 of Tyler Mellon out in the lead.
With a healthy lead over Rick Craddock, who sits in second. Nelly now in third. Silver Bullet and Mac Daddy your top 5 as the 28 starting to face some pressure from the 93.
Ricky J, somebody you might expect to see running a little closer to that 18 by this point in the race, but still working his way through this kind of top 5 area, just working to crack into that top 5.
Oh, Nelly into the wall after some contact. We're 4 wide for a second. Now we're 3 into 1.
3 wide and the 1 Silver Bullet's going to get the best out of that situation. Mac Daddy's going to follow him through. Now Nelly side by side with Ricky J.
Ricky J looking to the inside of Nelly for position.
I don't really know how to describe it, Joe, but the camera looking back from a vehicle here just gives me the vibes of like the 70s, 80s car scene in a movie.
Just giving you that vibe.
Yeah, you know the ones where it's just like the car is definitely not moving at all, but everything around it's just moving, going, and doing things.
I do.
All that fighting there, that 3 wide, 4 wide, has given Tyler Mellon even more of a
A
lead.
huge lead.
Let Rick Craddock pull away and set it second.
Nelly slow in turn 2, letting the leaders go on by. Don't stop, Nelly, don't stop. Oh, boy. Oh, I think he's got a tire down.
That's Eli, BSR
Eli,
114
I'm sorry.
up top.
Wow. See, you
Nelly's
gotta
still
correct me
running.
quicker than that. You knew
Well,
that was
I
wrong.
didn't- I
No,
didn't
you knew
until
that was
I
wrong.
went-
You're like, should I correct Joe? You correct
I
me.
don't know.
Leader,
When
come on.
I found out who it was, I just had to make sure who it was before I corrected you on who it was. I knew it wasn't Nelly, but I had to make sure I had the right call.
That's no Nelly, that's an Eli.
He's still running in P6 on track, but he's going to have a challenge here.
Steve Grant. 11 car looking to the inside of the 103.
Further ahead of them, Mac Daddy was able to find his way around that 4 of Silver Bullet. Steve Grant makes that pass on Nelly. 029 of KJ finds his way through as well. Now going to try and get around Grant here in turn 3.
And Hansen looking to the inside of Wiley King, heading down into turn 1 for position. See Clements jumping to the outside of the 9 now.
I bet you I could tell you exactly what that 5 of Zach Rogers is saying inside that helmet right now.
I don't. Can you say it?
Well, maybe not everything word for word, but this is when y'all decide to go green.
Right.
After I spin and have to go down pit road, now we don't have any yellows.
Well, I think Tyler's catching him too.
Absolutely, that 18 is in go mode. He's pulled a huge gap on second, almost a whole straightaway. That is second place 22 car of Rick Craddock. He's about to have a challenge from the 28 of Mac Daddy.
Mac Daddy getting by Rick Craddock there for second. See, here comes Ricky J in the 93. He'll be challenging for third here in moments. So Ricky J getting to the inside. KJ also going to try to get to the inside. So Craddock now starting to pay the price for the 2 tires. But still a net gain for the driver of the 22 who was running in the back half of the top 10. If you watch Tyler Mallon lead this race in the 18, welcome in, Eli. Sound like Rogers is shifting? Weaver? Let's see. Just curious. Yeah, he is. Ricky J and KJ battling for position. See Silver Bullet up the track. He's going to get passed by Steve Grant. Now Nelly looking to the inside of the 4. 35 laps to go here from New Hampshire.
Rogers might just be shifting to give himself something to do in that car right now, not helping his lap times any.
Kathy, no one's afforded the ability to be incognito in the GTN chat. Come on now.
Ooh, Mac Daddy. Real loose off turn 2. He had a tank slapper going until just about the start-finish line.
With that big save there, it allows KJ to pull within because he's gotten around Ricky J for third. Mac Daddy's
KJ also has a very important message on the back of that car for everybody at home.
What does it say?
I'll let you read that one for him, Joe.
That's right. Licking doorknobs is illegal on other planets. Remember that.
But this 18 of Tyler Mallon still laying down some very fast laps at the front of the field. KJ, the only one even really coming close to those lap times right now. He's got to find his way around the 28 of Mac. Daddy's going to do it down here in turn 1. Ricky J coming on strong here at the end of this run as well.
This is kind of what we see out of the 28 car a lot of times. Some short to intermediate run speed, and then kind of falls off in that last 10 or so laps. Again, we're probably approaching cycle of green flag pit stops. The window is definitely open. It's been open for about 15 laps now. Ooh. As he gets really loose there on corner entry. Again, allowing Ricky J to close nearer.
You never want to be seeing that much of somebody's door number going through the corner.
I never want to see someone's door number. Not on my windshield, at least.
I mean, you could catch a glimpse of it every now and then, but if you can read it well, that's a problem.
If you can read it well, they're either around in front of you or you're too far back, you know?
Now catching up to Zach Rogers now, giving him a little draft here, helping him to extend his lead. Now up to a little over 7 seconds for back to KJ in second.
So Tyler Mallon's gotten around Zach Rogers and put the 5-car lap down. A promising night gone awry for the 5 team. Pit stops have to be close here, Weaver. Or maybe we don't need them. Maybe I'm just silly.
I think we'll definitely need them before the end of this race. We went back green around lap 50, wasn't it?
I thought so.
And fuel range about 40 laps, so we'll need them before the end of the race. But we got maybe start looking here soon. We had to approach lap 80.
The bad luck for the 5 team, Kathy, you're right, continues. Just can't catch a break. See the 49 and 144 down on pit lane. Again, the field is strung out. This battle for 6th on track between Clements and Nelly. 92 now trying to get to the inside, heading down into turns 3 and 4. Complete the pass. And kind of awaiting these leaders to see when they come down pit road. This crucial decision for all these drivers to make. See the 18 staying out another lap. Let's look at KJ. I would expect the 28 to come down sooner than everyone else. He's usually on the front end. There he is. Look at that. What do we call that?
It's almost like you know what you're talking about.
Crazy. Nelly also down pit lane.
Everybody gonna be taking their 4 tires, probably packing it full of fuel here.
It's definitely 4-tire territory. Not time to get cute with the strategy. See what KJ and Ricky J do. I would think they'd come here pretty quick.
KJ stays out this time.
So does Ricky J.
Oh, this whole run, Tyler Mountain's still extending his lead. You're gonna want to pit before him by a few laps if you want to try and undercut and make up some time. You got a lot to make up, but I think at this point it might be a little too out of touch for some of these guys. Are thinking more just cover off the people behind you. Seeing lap times out of some of these leaders only about 4 or 5 tenths off their best lap of the race, so tire wear not too big an issue here. And you kind of see that looking back at Ricky J, he's only just now getting passed by Mac Daddy. Wasn't as easy as sometimes we see them just blow by on fresh tires.
Yeah, and what does that kind of... I mean, does that give you an indication that maybe these guys are staying out long? They do 2 tires and they do just a splash of fuel to get themselves to the end?
I don't think you can't push it that far, and I just,
come on.
I don't think
2 tires and a can of fuel?
Maybe a can.
That's 6 seconds on pit lane, man. That's a lot of time. Welcome in, Tristan. You made the right choice.
My problem's always been the handling on 2-tire calls late in the run, Joe. It usually just makes the car handle very bad.
Doesn't have to handle all that great. I just gotta get to the end. Here comes the leader, Tyler Mallon down pit lane. I want to watch this 18 car and see what he does.
DJ Ricky J staying? No.
See if he goes for 2 or takes 4. Like you said, maybe now is the time to take 4, but if you wait a little bit longer, you can maybe take 2. Right
Got
sides.
15 laps left. That's a good run here. So
Lonnie Keller with a big moment there off turn 4. So 4 tires for the 18. Let's find KJ. There he is in the 029. Still staying out.
up on the 18 Tyler Mountain as he blends out. Still has a good lead over them. Really want to look at there is the 28 of Mac Daddy. He's already pit, so he gained some time there on Mallon, but not enough. Ricky J has to come down for pit road. His time to take service. He's just KJ out on track yet to pit.
Here comes KJ.
Ricky J down and away.
Dalton's in the middle. Dalton, why are you in the middle of Kansas? KJ, 2 tires, and he's down and away.
On and away, but not quick enough.
So Ricky J's our leader, Weaver?
Is he?
Am I wrong?
I think it should cycle out to Nowlin here.
Okay, well, Ricky J lost a lot of time then.
That he did. A ton of time.
Ton of time. So Tyler Mallon back out in front of the field, or still out in front of the field, I guess. With a decent chunk over KJ. Mac Daddy sits in third. Fourth is Joshua Clements, and Ricky J, who was running as high as third before that cycle started, he fell all the way back to fifth.
Yeah, Joe, the lead for Tyler Bello was 8 seconds before that green flag pit stop cycle. KJ was able to cut it down to 3, but had to take 2 tires to even get it down that low, so I don't know if he's going to be able to gain anything else on him as we got 10 laps to go.
10 or 11?
Oh, this is 10, I think. Yeah.
What lap is it? 95?
Yeah.
No, so it's 11.
Oh, well.
It counts the one.
Oh, we got one around, though.
Oh,
Caution's
no!
out Ken Hansen in turn 3 and 4.
Well, that shakes things up. We're going to our Death Craver 10 to go in here in a second, but let's get a look at what happened to Ken Hansen that's going to make this end of the race wild. He just gets loose down here in 3 and 4, Weaver. Oh, man.
KJ was probably hoping that happened a few laps sooner, but yellow comes out for Ken Hansen, getting loose in 3 and 4, going to be able to re-rack him here for the finish.
Well, and KJ's on 2 tires, and I wouldn't think a lot of these guys are going to come down pit lane. Before we get into that, so Death Craver 10 to go. A reminder that Death Craver is now available on Amazon. It chronicles the story of Enzo, a young racer who's invited to a super secret underground racing competition. He'll be on never-before-seen tracks. Little does he know, though, he has to go against Death Craver and his deranged squadron of assault drivers and vehicles. Death Craver is now available on Amazon or ZachRogersBooks.com. Encourage you to go check it out now. All right, well, a lot of guys coming down pit lane. Ricky J staying out. Tyler Mallon staying out. I believe Zach Rogers is going to be the lucky dog here. Unless there is no lucky dog with 10 laps to go. Could also be a thing. Some leagues do that. This is one of those weird scenarios that we don't always get. I don't have my handy rule book on me, Weaver. Did you bring your rule book?
I'd never bring a rule. I don't believe in rules, Joe.
You live life without any rules?
No rules is what I say.
You go whatever speed you want on the freeway?
At whatever speed my car can get to.
Whatever speed it can get to. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I'm just worried right now.
What are you worried about?
It's gonna get crazy up in here.
We can't have this looking like the end of that Texas race.
Well, yeah.
Tell you what, man, I was out doing some door dashing when that happened. I pulled it up on my phone and just wanted to see the finish. I got through about 3 orders before it was even over. I turned it on. There was 2 to go.
Yeah.
I think we might have a smarter group of drivers here than some of those Cup guys, though. So
Yeah. Chase Elliott was being really aggressive. If you didn't hear Clint Boyer and Kevin Harvick say it 1,000 times during the broadcast.
about time.
Okay. Dalton sending you you and your family best wishes. All right, 6 to go. Here we go. Tyler Mallon with the lead. Ricky J, Wiley King, Silver Bullet, Nelly, your top 5. 6 laps to go here from New Hampshire. Green flag. We're back underway.
Does anybody have anything for this 18 of Tyler Mallon, been the class of the field in the second half of the race?
Side-by-side battle here. KJ jumping to the outside of Nelly, looking for 5th.
Nelly, I believe, had a 2-tire call on pit road there.
Loses the spot there. Now KJ to the outside of Silver Bullet for 4th.
Oh, Wiley King up the track there in 3rd. He's going to lose some time here.
KJ to draw nearer. 5 to go.
Right now it's a 2-car race at the front, still led by Tyler Mallon. Ricky J staying close, not letting him slip too far away, but he's got a gap.
KJ to the inside of Wiley King now for 3rd. And NR2003 takes over the spot into turns 3 and 4. McDaddy to the inside of Nelly for position.
I think that NR2003 just needed
Oh, Nelly.
another quick yellow. Almost got it there with Nelly, but holds on.
Clements with a big dive to the inside and clears the 103 center of the corner. McDaddy now to the inside of Silver Bull, looking for
loose.
That's how I describe that. My pro commentary. That was what that was. Oh no!
McDaddy's going around.
Keep it straight.
That's gonna bring out the yellow. Hard wreck in the back.
Get hit again. Wait for that one will end it.
Yeah, that's gonna be our race here. Leaders have taken the line. They'll do that here now. Was a race back, but Tyler Mallon was gonna win that race back.
Yeah. Again, replay one more time from high above. See 28 just getting loose on the throttle. We saw him have this issue early on in that first caution of the night. See it again there to end the race. So bookending the race, you know? It's cool.
Yeah, this time getting a little ping-ponged around.
And not as friendly as the first time, huh?
No.
So race will end under caution. Tyler Mallon will take home the victory. Ricky J will finish 2nd. KJ will be 3rd. Just stick around. We'll talk with those 3 drivers here.
Result there, 095 of Wiley King's going to bring it home 4th. Silver Bullet, we talked about him making that 2-tire call to get the track position early in the race and held on to it all race. He's going to bring it home in the top 5. A lot of good strategy calls out there. A lot of people trying to mix it up tonight.
Oh, show. So a wild race here from New Hampshire with a long green flag run that saw Tyler Mallon drive away just for that lead to evaporate with less than 10 laps to go. It ends still with a victory for the driver of the number 18. Mallon once again going to go to victory lane here this season. Ricky J going to come home second. KJ going to come home third. Field makes their way off turn 4 behind our pace car. Tyler Mallon officially takes home yet another checkered flag here in the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series. Rest of the field able to roll on by. We'll get those results on your screens here in a few moments. Again, encourage you folks to stick around as we talk to our top 3 finishers. Pick their brains a little bit about how this race went here tonight. See KJ congratulating Tyler. I gotta be getting sick and tired of this Tyler Mallon guy winning all these races. Right?
Maybe.
If you're sick and tired of it, beat him then. That's what I'd say. Tyler Mallon, BSR Tyler Mallon, burns it down. Your race winner here tonight from New Hampshire. Oh, Zach Rogers gonna give him a little bump. A little more of a bump. There we go. That was impressive. Move on to our post-race coverage. Get results on your screens here in a few moments, folks. Again, remind you, if you haven't already, click the like button on the video and subscribe. Again, doing so helps support us so much here on JTN. Let's go ahead and start then and talk with our third place finisher. He's the driver of the 029 BSR Kilojoules. KJ, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you, Joe. How are you and Weaver doing tonight?
We're doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Not bad. I mean, not bad for an old man part-timer, but yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Who's calling you an old man down there?
Oh, me.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
myself an old man. I did a rookie mistake right there, so yeah, my reaction time was a little off.
On what?
That me and Wiley incident, it just hooked left on entry just a little bit, and I came down just a hair. I haven't looked at it yet to see what really happened, but I kind of know what happened, so yeah.
Did I miss something? Did I?
You must have, Joe.
You didn't miss me wrecking tonight?
When was that?
Joe. When he's in turn 1, when he slid up into the wall.
Oh, yeah. It was a long night, KJ.
Yeah,
it was a long night.
Joe, you don't forgot about me that fast?
Well, you know, I guess you just ain't that special to me. I don't know.
Somebody's doing their job up here.
I'll start dropping some F-bombs in the booth. You'll remember me then.
KJ, rallying back from mistakes has been a hallmark of what you're able to do on the racetrack. You know, I mean, that's kind of where that veteran presence comes into play, right? You don't get too ahead of yourself and you don't get too behind either.
Yeah, the race is more than one lap. I thought the car was pretty beat up as hard as I hit that wall, even though you didn't see it apparently.
Oh.
But
couldn't have been that hard, I guess. I don't know.
They hit it pretty good. And they only hit it once. I was like, okay, maybe the car's still all right. And it's so hard to pass here, and you can easily burn the tires off the car. So I just kind of picked my spots and waiting for people just to kind of slip a little bit on exit, because you really got to get that run on the exit to pass people here. There's really no passing on entry unless you're already in the position to get that spot. So, yeah, you really got to be patient. and just work the track and take your time. I burnt the tires off when I got to second place. I think the car was a little better than what it was there. I think I could have ran with Tyler, maybe gave him a run for his money if we were on equal footing. Me and Ricky were talking. I was going to run it super long and then take 4 just in case the caution came out. I'd have better tires. And at the last second, I went back to 2, and Ricky took my strategy and worked out both ways. To be honest with you, so you can't really knock it either way. I'll take the 3rd after that wreck.
Yeah, it was 2 tires to try to insulate yourself and maybe make up some time and get away from Ricky and stuff. Since you guys were, he was close, but I guess you guys had a pretty big gap there between you two before the pit stops.
Yeah, I was watching it back there, and honestly, we were talking. We knew Keith took 2. He told me he took 2, so I knew Keith would jump us with the 2. But everybody else was like 7 seconds. That's going to be enough to get 4 tires and come right around them when you come back out. So we figured we could make that time and jump them. But I didn't think the caution was going to come out because it had that green flag look to it. And as soon as the caution came out, I kind of cussed under my breath because I should have did what I was going to do. But in the end, it all worked out, so it don't really matter.
Well, a strong run here tonight, KJ. 3rd place finish for you in this 029 team. Before we let you go, I want to give you the opportunity. Got great partners on the car. Got great folks to shout out. Floor is yours. You know what to do.
Yep. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Weaver, here in the booth at JTN for broadcasting tonight. I'll go back and watch it like always. Broken record, y'all put on great shows, and I'm pretty sure this was even just like the rest of them. I think you missed that great battle for the lead. I think you kind of had fell out or something, but we were like 3 wide going for the lead there on that early restart. And I seen you fall out, but good race, good win, Tyler. Ricky had a good car. Wiley got him a 4th. Even old Matt Stern, Silver Bullet, got him a top 5 tonight. So good run, Matt. Thanks to all the admins here at Bomb Squad Racing for each and everything they do each week for us. Magoo, Brian Voles, everybody, Brain, Nelly, list goes on and on for everybody. I'm forgetting a lot of people, but thanks to Brian and Kathy Voles and Voles Trucking for sponsoring Thursdays. Even though I can't make a lot of Thursdays this year, I appreciate them sponsoring every night for us and get this on the broadcast and for all the fans to watch wherever they are. My mom was watching tonight, so make sure I say hey to her. I had to make sure I texted her the link before we started because she texted me a couple hours ago asking was I going to race tonight. So appreciate her watching. I appreciate all the fans watching here on the broadcast. Good race, a lot of green flag running there. So we'll try to make a couple more towards the back half of the year. The schedule should lighten up a little bit, hopefully.
Well, KJ, we're looking forward to it. No, we're going to have some more opportunities throughout the year to get a chance to talk with you. Again, congratulations on the podium finish here tonight. Always a pleasure getting that opportunity to talk with you, pick your brain. And again, man, can't thank you enough for your time.
Thank you, guys. I haven't talked to you in a while, so I appreciate the conversation, Joe. It's been a while.
Heck yeah, I'll try to remember everything next time, too.
Yeah, don't forget me.
I'll never.
I will come in here and start slinging some cuss words next time.
KJ,
if you forget.
KJ, I'll never forget you, buddy. I can't forget you. Anyways, this is getting weird. We'll see you, KJ.
Let's end this now before it gets worse.
BSR,
y'all have a good one.
BSR Kill the Jewels, driver of the 029, 3rd place finisher here tonight. Let's go ahead and bring in our 2nd place finisher. He's the driver of the number 93, BSR Ricky J. Ricky, you got a copy.
Hello.
2nd place. Take us through it. How'd that happen?
A lot of luck.
Yeah, a little bit.
a lot of luck to start. It was kind of crazy there early on in the race. We had a bunch of cautions, but the guys cleaned it up, and we had a good green flag run there. And then that late caution at the end kind of worked into my favor. So we had a decent car. Didn't have anything for the 18 though, but it was a good race.
What happened on that green flag pit stop? You fell all the way back to 5th.
Oh, I took 4 tires, and I think all the other guys around me took 2. And
okay, it was that simple.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's. But they gave me the upper hand though because of that caution because they had to put it, and I said I can stay out and chance this, so it worked out.
KJ said you stole his strategy, just so you know.
Oh yeah, it was his idea, and then and then he went back on it something, and he tricked me, and then it worked in my favor. So that's what he gets.
That's what he gets. You talk about an up and down night. We saw varying strategies with all those cautions coming out. 2 tires, 4 tires. What kind of indication did you get on what the difference really was between 2 and 4?
Well, it's really really heavy difference because you just put so much more pressure on the right side tires versus the left side tires, and all that tire wear. makes a huge difference because getting New Hampshire, because of how flat and long and slow the turns are, is you just want to keep a good balance in them. You go a little bit too far one way or the other on the right front or the right rear, and it's just a downward spiral from there. So balance is key, and depending on how your car is set up, you definitely don't want to be behind in the grip department. So.
Well, struck a great balance here tonight, Ricky. Second place finish for you in this 93 team. Congratulations on it. Before we let you go, want to give you the opportunity. Great partners on the car. Great folks to shout out. Floor is yours. You know what to do.
I just want to say thank you to Brian and Kathy Voiles from Voiles Trucking. Thank you to you guys for doing the broadcast every single week. Thank you to everybody out there for watching the show. Hope they enjoyed. Thank you to everybody that comes out and supports and races here at Bomb Squad Racing every single week. I appreciate all of you. It's a lot of fun, and I will hopefully see you guys soon.
Well, Ricky, we're looking forward to it. Congratulations again on a second place run here tonight. Always a pleasure getting the opportunity to talk with you, man. And yeah, hope we're talking with you again soon.
Hopefully, Joe. Thank you.
BSR Ricky J, driver of the 93, second place finisher here tonight from New Hampshire. Let's go ahead and finally bring in our race winner, driver of the number 18, Tyler Mallon. BSR Tyler Mallon. Tyler, you got a copy?
I got a copy, Joe.
Oh, winner, chicken dinner. 55 laps led on the night. How'd that happen?
Well, the car was pretty much perfect all night long. I spent a bit of time earlier tonight playing with some things, and then I didn't really like the feel of it, like some of the setup stuff, and I just went back to what I had last season, and I absolutely do not regret that decision. Don't fix it if it isn't broken, I guess,
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, we saw tonight's race kind of play out in two halves, and then like a revenge of the first half there at the end with that late caution. How difficult was the strategy to manage, because Weaver and I were talking a lot about track position up here in the booth and one-lane racetrack, and it's difficult to pass. You can do it. So we saw a lot of varying strategies there with those early cautions. How difficult was that for you to manage behind the wheel?
Well, it was kind of a guessing game. You wanted to be out front when the final caution of the string of cautions happened. You know what I mean? You don't want to take 4 tires and restart 8th on and then have it go green. It's probably better to take 2 tires and restart 2nd and then have it go green, especially if you're getting runs that short where the left sides aren't wearing really that much. But it's really up until then, it was just a game of chance on whether or not the caution would come out early in the run. And we fortunately for us, I think it came out for the last time when we restarted 3rd on fresh tires, and then I don't know what happened with the 28 and the 5 in front of me, but it just kind of swooped on by them while they had their ordeal, and didn't really look back. So
how gratifying is a win at a track like New Hampshire, maybe compared to the intermediates that we are kind of going to throughout the year, where New Hampshire is maybe a little bit more unique? How is that more gratifying, less gratifying, because you can't translate as much stuff? What's kind of the thought process on winning at one of these really unique racetracks?
Well, for me, it's you just said it right there. For me, it's more gratifying because the track is so unique and it's really kind of sketchy, and the car slides around a lot, and those are the tracks that I find to be the most satisfying to win at because they're more difficult. Like if you're off by a little here at New Hampshire, you're not gonna you're just gonna be so far off the pace. Just if setup wise or racing line wise, you have to be perfect pretty much in order to run up front here. And I feel like we were able to do that with the setup that we had. So it's definitely gratifying to be able to win at the unique tracks. I think we're going to North Wilkesboro next week, and that's another unique track, and I'm hoping to get the win there too.
Well, we're looking forward to that race next week, but Tyler, we're looking forward to this. You got great partners on the car as always, got great folks to shout out. Floor is yours. You know what to do.
Well, we had Liam Tingley racing tonight, so shout out to him for coming out and hanging out with us. He's one of my favorite people to race with, and I hope he keeps showing up. I think this is his first start since Daytona, but he's a genuinely good person, and I look forward to seeing him next week if he's able to. Interstate Batteries for being on the car. They're we had a stretch there where they weren't on the car. Well, they were, but they were just smaller a little bit. But put them back on the car and won a race. So maybe we just have to keep them on the car. You guys for broadcasting every single week. I'm going to go back and watch this broadcast as usual. Everyone who's watching should subscribe to JTN. If you're not subscribed to JTN, I really don't know what you're doing with your life. But and Brian and Kathy Voiles for sponsoring the series, and Magoo for putting the show on every week. He's our founder, and he does a fantastic job.
Well, Tyler, you did a fantastic job tonight, wheeling this 18 car to a victory. Most laps led. On top of that, extending the points lead, no doubt. Congratulations on the win here tonight. Always a pleasure to get the opportunity to talk with you, pick your brain after these races. And again, cannot thank you enough for your time here this evening. And we hope to be talking with you again soon.
Thank you so much.
BSR Tyler Mallon, driver the number 18, your race winner here tonight from New Hampshire. Weaver, that's going to wrap up our coverage from the Magic Mile. Next week, we head to North Wilkesboro. Another, as Tyler said, unique racetrack on the schedule. Going to be a fun one next week. Fans definitely want to make sure they're tuned in.
Absolutely.
Ooh-wee.
Absolutely, Joe. A fun race tonight. Going to be a good race next week. Hope everybody keeps tuning in. We got a good thing going here at BSR.
Great thing going. That's why you want to tune in each and every Thursday night, 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time, for the remainder of the summer to watch the entirety of the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series season. Remember, if you like what we do here on JTN, you can make sure you're subscribed. We've got more great racing coming up for you here this weekend with our friends over at the NASCAR Saturday night, and then our friends at Hobo Tuesday night, and then again back here 1 week from tonight with our friends at BSR. Remember to follow us on our social media at JoeTowNetwork as well. It does a lot to help support us, to follow us on all these channels and give us that little bit of extra support. Also, go check out Track and Turf here on YouTube for the Fake Racers podcast. And much, much more coming over there as we kind of work the turnover of what was formerly JTN2. Formerly. Anyways, a big thank you, as always, here on Thursday nights goes out to Brian and Kathy Voiles Trucking, for their constant support of the Bomb Squad Racing League, as well as our broadcasts and us here on JTN. A big thank you again, as always, also going out to the BSR Clubhouse. Magoo leading the way. These guys do a great job each and every Thursday night. If you want to find out more, you can head to bombsquadracing.net. With all that being said, though, folks, for all of us here at JTN, for Bristol, our producer, for my colleague Joseph Weaver, I've been Joe Twansky. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time live right here on JTN. So long for now, folks.
3 wide for second, but Sean Whitehill is going to bring it home and win the race at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Ricky J closing up off turn 4. He's going to have a run to the inside. He blocks into the grass. Checkers out. Hardy wins it.
Ricky, what's going on in your brain right now?
Yeah, putting on 4 big rubber shoes and 2 gallons of, 2 gallons, 2 cans of exploded dino juice here, Joe.
Down to the tunnel turn. These guys are throwing it through there and around to the back the wall, as well as RJ Bishop. Down in front of Keith Hughes. Oh, no! Big hit. RJ Bishop. Oh, my God.
Big wreck.
Big crash into the wall.
Oh,
the leaders
no.
have wrecked. Ricky J is upside down. Magoo is hard on the wall. Tyler Mallon escapes with no damage. Everybody else in this main group, including Nelly, is jumped.
Through the north chute they'll go. The 24's into the wall. Almost contact there. The 10 with the shallow entry into turn 4. It's going to be a drag race down the front straightaway. Folks, the 24's in the wall. They make contact. Turn around. Napick goes on through the flip. Rich Napick's going to win the Culver Block 200 in thrilling fashion.